Lantern Hill loomed in the distance, shrouded in fog. The old stone house at the top whispered secrets of the past, its windows dark, except for one that flickered at 2:17 a.m. every night. No one had entered that large abandoned house for decades. However, the Fletchers were a couple seeking a fresh start. They found the house too cheap to resist, unaware of the darkness it held. As they settled in, laughter filled the air, but the mystery of the locked room lingered. They tried everything to open it, but it remained sealed tight, a silent guardian of its secrets. Then, on the third night, a golden light glowed from the room. They thought it was a trick of the mind, but it happened again, always at 2:17, as if the house was alive. They told themselves it was mice, maybe a raccoon in the walls. But by the fifth night, the scratches became knocks. 3 of them. Measured. Rhythmic. Always at the same time. Always followed by silence. The next morning, Mrs. Fletcher was met by a neighbor, and she learned the truth of the horrors of that room. A young girl named Abigail had died in that room, no one knowing who did it or why. As the nights passed, scratching continued emerging from the locked door, growing into rhythmic knocks. The house was calling, and the Fletchers were drawn deeper into its haunting embrace. On the 7th night, a diary was found in the basement, warning them not to answer the door. But curiosity is a powerful force, and they could not resist. The Fletchers finally mustered up the courage to walk down the dark hall and open the door. When they finally opened it, the room was colder than death, and the record player still spinning a haunting melody. They were shaken to their core, and when they turned around, they saw a figure that looked like it was in the mirror, whispering, "Now you belong here too." The next morning, the Fletchers were nowhere to be found, leaving behind a silent house and a light that still flickers at 2:17 a.m., a reminder of the darkness that lingers. Some doors were never meant to be opened. This has been another tale from the Whispered Files, where the past is never truly silent.